Wilfried Tsonga may have produced the fairy tale that the whole of France was hoping for by claiming the BNP Paribas Masters title last year. But he's just one of a trio of outrageously talented young Frenchmen on the tour at the moment.
We are kind of lucky because these players like Tsonga, Simon, Monfils, even Gasquet, we are waiting what will going on with him. But there are, and Chardy is coming, and they are like 23, 24, so probably for the next 5 years, 6 years, we should have a very good, top players, and maybe more to come. So it's very good for French tennis.
French tennis players seem to arrive on tour en masse. And according to tournament director Cedric Pioline, that's down to the federation's ability to spot talent early on.
I think in France we have a very good system of detection for the young players. So the system is from the 8-9 years old kids. We starting to and try to detect the future top players. So so it's like we have a lot at the beginning, and then years after years it stays a few. And I think historically, tennis has been very strong in France. So and we're lucky because we have a French Open and Paris Indoor and big tournaments. Davis Cup is strong also. So it's they have a will to play.
And unlike in many other countries, it doesn't appear that tennis is losing too many talented youngsters to other sports, particularly football, despite France being a soccer-crazy nation.
It's a little bit of competition, I have to say, between tennis, soccer, rugby a little bit, and but mainly soccer. Yeah, it's really popular in France. But yeah, you have a lot of kids until the age of 12, 14. They play tennis, they play soccer, and at one point they choose, and maybe they're gonna stay with tennis or soccer. So but it's a big country with a lot of people. So I think we have space for soccer, tennis, rugby, and others.
And as well as producing groups of talented players, each of these youngsters is an individual with a unique style all of their own.
I think what is good in France, and there is space for everybody, every style. Like you said, like Simon is not like really strong. Grosjean or Clément was like not big players. Tsonga is huge. Monfils is huge. I used to be strong, and so it's space for everybody. And but when in the tennis schools, they try to teach the kids a really nice technique. So then with that, you can play a really good tennis, even if you're not that powerful, but you know how to control the ball, you know how to play, and you develop. I guess you develop your mind, and the thinking side of the game. So it's really good. When you see Simon, it's really nice because he's using the pace of his opponent, and he's really smart on court.
Whether or not a Frenchman lifts the BNP Paribas Masters trophy on Sunday, it's clear that the future of French tennis is in safe hands.